Hi, good afternoon. These are notes on tax, tip, discount, commission, and markup on page 53 of our notebook. So let's go ahead and get started. So we already know how to do percents, but let's remind ourselves with the proportion and then with the equation. So proportion is over of equals percent over 100. That's one way to think about it. Another way to think about it is your part over your whole equals your percent over 100. Or you could do the equation your is your equals, so your part equals the percent times your of or your whole, okay? So tax is just a percentage that's added to a total or a purchase. Typically, when you go shopping, you see a sales tax, and that goes to the government, and then that money is kind of delegated to pay teachers and police officers and pave the roads and make bridges and stuff. So when we pay our state taxes, and then sales tax and stuff, that's kind of where all the money typically goes to, okay? So right here, when we go to the store, we have a $72 item, and there is a 6% sales tax. So what we want to do is we want to find 6% of 72. So notice how the is and of aren't in this sentence, so really we need to kind of look over here as the part and whole. So 72 is going to be our whole, which is our 100. So the 6%, that's going to be the part that we're trying to find, okay? So we're going to set it up as 6% out of 100 is what over 72. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my calculator to find that. So I'm going to do a little cross multiplication going on here. And I actually have to find my calculator because I don't know where I put it. So just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, so, okay, I got my calculator. So 72 times 6 gives me 432. That equals 100x. And then I'm going to divide by 100 on both sides and get 4.32. So the 4.32, the $4.32, that is my 6%. So that is my tax. So my tax equals $4.32, okay? Now to find the total cost, well, I take the $72 that it was, I take the tax that's added onto it, and then I just combine those two together. So $72 plus $4.32 gives me $76.32. And then you're done. So that's your total. So this problem is very similar to what we've done in class. You just have an extra step of taking the tax that you find and then adding it to your total. Tip is very similar to tax. Okay, it's something added on at the end, but a tip is usually what you do to say thank you to someone doing a service for you, such as cutting your hair or serving you your dinner. So like a restaurant hairdresser. So tip is something that, again, you add at the end. So right here, we're going to do a problem where we're just talking about tip, no tax yet. So your bill was $75 and you want to leave an 18% tip. So we're going to do the same thing we kind of did up here with the tax. So we've got our 18%. And our total is $75. So we want to find the tip that matches to go here to make these two fractions equivalent. So we can do a little cross multiplication and division. So 75 times 18 gives me 1,350 equals 100x. Divide by 100, divide by 100. So $13.50 is my tip. So this is the tip. Okay. Now, a faster way to do this, 18%, so 0.18 times 75 is $13.50. So that's me using the equation. So my is, I don't know what it is, but I know that my percent and I know my of. So 0.18 times 75 gives me $13.50. So that's just a faster way to do it if you want to do it with the equation. So we have our tip is $13.50. So now we need to get our total. So our bill was $75, but then we want to leave $13.50 on top of that. So that gives me $88.50. Now again, this problem did not include tax, so we're not going to worry about that for just this problem, okay? So that's our total. Discount is similar yet different. You're still finding a percent of something, but then because it's a discount, you want to take it off the item. So it says the percent of a price subtracted from the original price. So I have a $250 item. Let's pretend it's some kind of gaming system. And there's a sale for 30% discount. It means I'm going to find 30% of $250. And then over here, I'm going to then subtract it from that total to get the final cost. So let's find 30% of $250. So 30% of $250 is what? Okay. So then in my calculator, I'm just going to do 30 times $250. And I'm going to divide that by 100. And I get $75. So $75. Now that does not mean $75 is the total cost. That means I get $75 off. So we're going to tell ourselves that's the amount off. Okay. So when we get to the register, the lady rings it up, boom, 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 uses the coupon, and they're going to say, all right, you're going to get 30% off, which is $75 off. So we're going to take the $250. We're going to subtract $75, and we get $175. So that's how much our gaming system will cost. Now, obviously, you'll probably pay a sales tax, but for this problem, we did not include a sales tax there. Okay, we're just looking at the discount. All right, these next three, we're going to go ahead and try these together. All right, so number one, Karina bought an entree for $18.95. How much did she spend if she tipped 20%? So we know we have our total. We know we have our percent. So let's set that up. I'm going to do an equation here. So I don't know how much my is, so my part, but I do know that I'm doing 20% of $18.95. So 20% times $18.95. And I get $3.79. So then it says how much did she spend if she tipped. So this is how much she tips, but they want to know the total. So then I'm going to take that $3.79. I'm going to add the $18.95 to it. And I get $22.74. If you did this problem and you did the proportion, that is totally fine. You do not have to do the equation. Okay. Number two, Evan bought a PS3 for $299.99. If Best Buy is having 25% off sale, how much would he save? So this is back to the discount. So let's go back here and look at what we did. It looks like we found the percent and then we subtracted at the end. So we're going to take 25% out of 100 is what? Out of $299.99. So 25 times $299.99, and then divide that by 100, and I get this really long decimal, 74.9975. We don't go that far in money. We round right here. So I'm going to look next door, and that's telling me to round up. So 99 cents going up 1 is going to get me an even dollar. So I'm going to go up to $75. So 74.9975, I'm going to round up to $75. So that's how much he's going to save, is $75. So this is his savings. So $75 savings. And if we want to take it one step further, we can actually tell Evan how much he's going to spend. So $299.99 minus $75 gives me $24.99. So he's going to pay $224.99. And then number 3, we've got Colin, who saved $200 to purchase a new iPad mini for $189.99 plus 6.7% tax. Does he have enough? So in this problem, they actually give you extra number. The extra number is right here. And we're not going to use this number until the very end, because really what we want to focus on is the $189.99 and the 6.7%. So we need to figure out what is 6.7% of $189.99. Once we get that tax, we'll add it back here and we'll see what our total is. If our total is under 200, then we have enough money. If our total is over 200, we don't have enough money. So let's go ahead and figure that out. So 6.7% equals what out of $189.99? So 6.7 times 189.99, divide that by 100. So I get $12.73. So I get my tax, so my X value is $12.73. So now I'm going to take that $12.73, I'm going to add it to the $189.99. And I get a total of $202.72. So $202.72. So Colin only brought $200. So does he have enough money? No, he does not. So he'll probably have to go back out to his car and get some spare change or ask his mom for some extra money. So he does not have enough. He's short $2.72. Okay? All right, now we're going to go to the inside where we talk about markup and commission. And then the remainder, and then we'll do some more practice, and then you are to practice all of these, okay? The more you do, the better you'll get. I know tonight is a lot of homework, but the next few nights shouldn't be as much, okay? So markup is how much you increase the cost of something. For example, if I went on Amazon and I bought a $10 t-shirt, and then I sold it to my friend for $25. I've marked up my t-shirt by 150% because I've more than doubled it. So to double it is to mark it up by 100%. So I'm more than doubled. I increase it by 150%. So marking up is a way for companies to make money, okay? So here, a music store's percent markup is 67%. So they're increasing the cost by 67%. So the original cost is $10.15, okay? We're going to find 67% of that, and then we're going to add it to the $10.15 to get the new total that the store is going to sell this CD for. All right, so we have 67% out of 100 is equal to what out of 10.15? And then you could do your cross multiply and solve. And I'll show you a much faster way to do this in just a second. And then divide by 1. So $6.80 because we look next door and that's a 0, so $6.80. So we're going to mark it up. So we're going to increase it by $6.80. Okay, so we're going to take the 10.15. We're going to add the 6.80, and then we're going to get 16.95. All right, let me show a really cool way to do this. All right. So do you agree that this is the 100% that it originally was? Yes. And then this is the 67% that it is, right? So what we could do is this. We could say, all right, if I'm paying 100% plus 67%, really, if I wanted to find the total markup, like this answer right here faster, I could do 167% times 10.5, and that's going to get me this answer faster. So if I wanted to do a shortcut, I could find 167% out of 100 equals what out of 10.15. Again, the 167, the 100 is this, the 67% is this. So 100% plus 67% gives me 167%. So then if we do this together, so 167 times 10.15, I get 1,695.5. Divide that by 100, and then look, I get the $16.95. $16.95. So I get it much faster. If you don't particularly care to do it that way, you do not have to. I just know that this is a faster way to get to the answer when doing markup. So you include the 100% plus the percent markup, and then you add them together. Okay. All right, moving on. Commission is a percentage that you're given to someone to encourage them to sell more. So if you're a realtor and you sell houses, the more houses you sell, the more money you make. Car salesman, same thing. So it's a really, really good thing to have as long as you're a good salesperson. So let's read about these two things, and it's just a percentage that you're adding or that you're finding of the amount that you sell. So right here, Samar, a real estate agent, sold a $232,500 house last week. If she makes 4.5% commission, so it's 4.5% of that on this house, how much commission will she make on it? So we want to find 4.5% of that. So 4.5%. And then do your cross multiply and solve. That doesn't seem right. Well, I guess so. So Samar will make $10,462.50 just for selling that house. Now Samar might only sell 10 houses in a year, because maybe it takes Samar like a month for her to sell a house. So then that's roughly about 10 to 12 houses in a year. So, you know, that's a very, very good salary, but she has to be a really good salesman in order to do that. So that's how much total she'll make just by selling that one house. Okay. Next, Mr. Jones, a car salesman, makes a base salary of $75 a week. So he gets $75 no matter what, plus 6% commission for all sales. If Mr. Jones sold $92,000 in car sales in December, how much was his paycheck? Well, first of all, how many months are in December? Typically in a month you have 4.5 weeks, because 28 days, December has 31, so it's about 4.5 weeks. So let's go ahead and take $75 and let's multiply it by 4.5 just to get what his base salary is. So 75 times 4.5. So he gets $337.50. Okay, so that's his base salary. But then we have to find out how much he's going to make in his sales. So he makes 6% of what he sells. So we're going to do 6% of the $92,000. Whoops. So 92,000 times 0.06. Oops. Well, that's how I kind of do it, just because I go ahead and divide by 100. But here, I'll do it what I've been showing you guys. So let me delete that. Times 6 and then divide by 100. So $5,520. So he's going to make $5,520 plus the $337.50 that he already makes as his base pay. So $5,857.50. So here's the percent. So he made $5,520 just for selling items or cars. And then over here, he made $337.50 just for being an employee. So that was his base salary. Okay. All right. So now we're going to try these 4, and then you have the rest to do on your own. All right. So number 1, for every $890 iPad Kayla sells, she gets a commission of $178. What percentage is Kayla's commission? So 178 out of 890 is what percent? So then we could just do our little cross multiply and solve. So 20%. XYZ Toys make a penny board for $26.95. They mark up the cost by 55%. What is the selling price for the penny board? So I'm going to do the shortcut here, but I'm also going to show you the other way. So here's the shortcut really fast. So 155% over 100 equals what out of $26.95? So the reason why I did 155% is because the person's going to pay the 100% that it already cost plus 55 more percent. So that's where I get the 155%. So $26.95 times 155 divided by 100 gives me $41.77. So we're going to sell it for $41.77. Now, if you wanted to do it the other way, we can do this. Find 55% of $26.95. So 55% times $26.95 divided by 100. So that's how much we're going to add to the board. So $14.82. So add 14.82 plus 26.95. And you get $41.77. That's the exact same answer I got over here. This was just a little bit faster because I went ahead and added first and then did my proportion. Here you did your proportion and then you added at the end. So I found that was the way a little bit faster. All right, the last two I'm going to let you actually do on your own just because this video has run really, really long. So I'm going to let you go ahead and try number 3 and 4. And then the rest of your homework is to go ahead and complete 1 through 16. So please come in tomorrow with any questions that you may have. I know that tonight this is a lot of work, but it is preparing us for the rest of this week. The rest of this week homework should not be as long. But please, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put them down at the bottom of the video or ask tomorrow in class. All right, have a great night.